struggling to film a video today or what to say, and I think I've come to the conclusion that a few things have kind of let us down of late, of potential monetary things. It seems to be that the universe is just saying, right, now's the time to go for it, Michael, with the business. So I'm going to set a challenge today that we are at least breaking even. What kind of target should we do? I'm spending about £400-500 a month on the software and the tools and the foundation, and that's all good. There's so many ideas waiting there ready to go. It's been a push-pull, start-stop kind of opening this company, and it's evolved, and I've had to step back and go a few steps forward, four steps back at times, to redo all the domains and the websites and avoid potential legal issues, setting up the foundational stuff so we can grow quickly. I've just got one last thing to do for that. So I think while we're here in this village, over the next week and a half, I'm going to transition everything over to this new Notion software and template, which this guy's made a free template. He's also selling one, but I think I can just use the free one, get everything there to then in October absolutely go for it. I'm going to get back to the 4 a.m. club and use it as a push. There's sometimes in life you've got to go with the flow and like retreat and repair and heal, which we've done for the last 3 months. But we're feeling good now, and I think it's just saying to me that even if these other things happen, they can be a bonus. But we need this business now to start making money. So by the end of October, I want it to be taking £1,000, and I've made a profit on the month. So £1,000, I think, is a realistic target to go for. Then we can just keep growing from there. It's yeah, feeling healthy, feeling strong. Just get knocks in life and disappointments at times, and yeah, I think it's just saying time to go for it now. September, October is a good time for new starts and growth, and yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to use this remaining time here to plan and get all the last foundational stuff set up, and this software will link with a lot of our other software, the AI agents. It'll be good for the outsourcing and collaboration, keeping all of the projects managed, but then all of the tasks and the management and the maintenance of the company, and allow me to easily then pass things off to people as we grow and expand. So that's the realization I've had today. There's a pizza van that comes to the village every Thursday that somebody in the park told us yesterday, and they were like, I was like, what's it called? Papa Dunk's Pizza. So I had a look on the website, and the website was really bad, and I was going to do a video on this and like review them, but we ended up cooking the stew, chicken marbella stew with olives and prunes in, and yeah, chicken broth. We had some left over, so that was in, a bit of white wine and garlic, chicken thighs, and it was lovely. It was really nice, because I wanted us to have the nutrition. Pizza's a bonus, but I looked on the website and it was just terrible. It didn't say where I could order. It didn't say where they were, and it just had all the catering options. They offered catering, which is fair enough, but they go around villages and do little pizza stops. So I went on there. It said something like follow where we are on Instagram. So I went on Instagram, and it confirmed that they were here, but there was no information of where to order on there, or no phone number, no email, no link to a booking thing and stuff. So I was just like, oh, this is me now analysing businesses. I thought I'm just going to have to see if I can order a margarita for tonight to test them out, and see if I can offer any help as well. And so I messaged them on Instagram, and then they were like, I was like, can I order on here? Where do I order? They're like, yep, you can order here. They said, oh, what time what's the earliest I can get it? And they were like, oh, you're probably best off ringing us, because we're going to be off social media now, because we're going to get to work. So I was like, they want me to ring now. So in the end, I was going to give up, but then I thought I'll just text that, can I have a margarita, like at 7? And then I just got a reply back saying yes. So I thought I'd go down, because it's only a few minutes down the road. And they're really nice guys, really nice guys. Duncan is the guy, and he's a scientist by day, and a young guy called James, who's 19, and is a trainee accountant. And it's wood-fired. It was nice pizza. I'll give it 8 out of 10. It's small, on the small side. But they just didn't really care. I think it's more of a local affair again, and it's a bit like this book that I've been reading. Like people just coming up to the van and they knew everybody, and they were just like, "Oh, can I?" Because it's near the pub, so I think a lot of people are in the pub, come out and order a pizza, go back and have a pint, another drink or something, and then come and get the pizza. So I just don't think they care too much about the social media. A bit like this Towpath restaurant, they just decided to have no website, no phone number, no email, no bookings. Just turn up if you want some food and drink. And I'm enjoying seeing more businesses like this. Like we like the tech, but it's just a bit too much. I remember after lockdown had finished, we went for a meal. I think it was somebody's birthday, maybe Mark. No, my parents took us for a meal at a place that they knew, and because lockdown had come in, there was a lot of like this pre-ordering ahead. So they knew where you're at, but we had to like pre-order the meal, and we did that weeks in advance. And I really think if you're doing that with a restaurant, they should offer a discount, actually, because they're going to know exactly. The trouble with a restaurant, obviously, you're making these dishes, you have no idea what's going to happen. The things fluctuate and change so much, there's no rhyme or reason. You've got the weather, taste, people, different. It's really hard to gauge it, believe me, because I've worked in restaurants and kitchens. And there's waste, but it's like you don't know what you're going to want on that day. It's all a bit like choose your order, and it removes from the experience of going out and having a dining experience. Like it was almost, the food came out really quickly because they know when you're coming in and know they're here, so they could turn over more tables as well. So I think that service is okay, but you should offer a discount, really, because they can serve more customers and there's less waste, and they can just buy the precise amount of stuff that they need for those meals. So that's not necessarily tech, but it's just the experience. Like the experience here, they were just really happy, lovely people, and I had a really nice chat. And I might go and see them next week and have another chat. So yeah, we want to use technology in this last foundational Notion software. We want to use this so everything is so organized and efficient, and then the outsourcing can happen. So as I have more tasks, I can then start to outsource to people, and I'll know it's done. And we're going to we'll experiment with some different outsourcing models, which, as we're experimenting with lots of different business models and pricing models and tools and combinations of tools to use to start these businesses and run them. But we'll do piece rate outsourcing. So if there's like a task, say it's task A, I'm like, well, I've done this, I do this every day, it takes me half an hour. I can say, right, this task is, you get 20 quid, 25 quid, whatever. It takes half an hour. Here's a video of how you do it, and here's why we do it, here's what you do, and when you do it, and how you interact with the Notion software. I know then this will be automatically done, and I'll be able to see a dashboard of all the things being done, and then it will calculate automatically how much people are earning. And then you could almost have it where you've got 3 outsourcers and they can all do these jobs, and it's just first come first serve basis. They grab it, they're like, oh, there's a £25 half an hour job, I'm free now, bang, I'll come in and do it. So I don't know if that term exists, piece rate outsourcing. I think I'm just kind of it. Maybe I read it somewhere, maybe I've come up with it, I don't know. It just seems to be paid on piece rate is to be paid per, in factories it was not done hourly. If it wasn't done hourly, it was done piece rate. So it was like, okay, there's 100 things to make, like you get 10p a thing. And so you were paid precisely and directly on your productivity. And yeah, I kind of like that model, because then it also allows people to not be chained to a desk 40 hours a week. They could be also working on other projects and things which would encourage, but they could then earn some money by doing a lot of the things that we need to be done. Okay, we'll keep it on 10 minutes. Go bye.